First Nations and conservationists are warning that Pacific herring populations are collapsing off Canada's western coast, and are appealing for a moratorium on commercial fishing until the critical species can rebuild. Emmy Page, a marine campaigner with the organization Pacific Wild, said in the past, 5 large commercial herring fisheries opened each year on the coast. 4 have since closed because they have very little to no spawn, she said. A recent report by Pacific Wild concludes that the Pacific herring fishery is unsustainable and warns that if the government continues to allow fishing at the current level, herring along Canada's west coast will teeter on the edge of complete collapse. Currently, we are managing herring to economic and biological decimation, the report argued. The small, oily fish are a key food source for various species along the coast including Chinook salmon, which are in turn the main food source for endangered southern resident killer whales. According to Pacific Wild, up to 88% of the commercial catch is reduced to meal and oil to feed farmed Atlantic salmon. Herring roe, equaling about 12% of the catch, is sold, but declining in value, the group's analysis states. The Sawout hereditary chief, Eric Pelkey, said his community enjoyed a healthy herring fishery for generations, and it was a staple food in his community as well as a valued trading item. He added that his nation hasn't been able to fish for herring for about 2 decades because the stocks have been decimated. There's no availability to us in our area, our people haven't been accessing the fishery, there's been very little herring in our territory, he said in an interview. It is pretty apparent to everybody that it's collapsing. The Wisanic Leadership Council, which represents Pelkey's nation and 2 others, has written letters to the fisheries minister asking for a moratorium on commercial Pacific herring fishing since February 2020, but has never received a response, Pelkey said. The Fisheries Department said it is committed to responsibly managing the commercial Pacific herring fisheries to ensure the sustainability of the stock. It says that herring populations have long been stable in the remaining major fishery, which opened this year at a 20% harvest rate. Herring populations naturally fluctuate from year to year, it said. The department's management approach is designed to respond to a varying abundance of herring by adjusting fishing opportunities accordingly to protect the stock. Another First Nation, the Gwaza-Nakwaksta Nations, recently filed an injunction application in federal court seeking to stop the Fisheries Department from granting a smaller commercial herring fishing license in its territories. It was denied. The nation said in a statement that for the 3rd year in a row, community members will need to purchase herring roe from other nations instead of harvesting it themselves, out of concern for dwindling. All data is taken from the source. https://www.theguardian.com/article link https://www.theguardian.com/environment/2021/april/03/canada-herring-collapsing-moratorium-commercial-fishing #herring #news 9 OKC #WGN News Chicago #news #NY Times #CNN #news now